Years ago we had no knowledge and was slaving for masters.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm TLo Da Champ. I'm over here kicking it with my fam at Intice online. Y'all go to www.enticeonline.com and check them out.
First, give us a brief introduction of who you are for the people who don't know you.
I'm TLo Da Champ. I'm still under the camera, but yeah, I'm TLo Da Champ. Or whatever. I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. I moved to Madison in middle school, started doing music. I met a couple cool friends out there or whatever. We started doing music. It kind of got big or whatever. We was playing though. And then I realized I was pretty cold at what I was doing. So I tried to get, I'm serious about it now. But it took me a minute to go through breakups and groups, you know what I'm saying, how to live. But
So how would you say you kind of got into the music scene?
Basically, man, it really started when I started performing. I had performed at Dreams, Kamikaze had what was it called? I can't even remember what it was called. Okay. But it was Generation Next.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was the first time. We had kind of just went up there randomly or whatever. Yeah. We got that recorded too. We had randomly went up there or whatever, and I had went on the internet. I had did Everything You Need and performed there, and I had won or whatever. So.
And how long ago was this?
This was like a year and a half ago, 2 years, about 2 years now. Yeah.
Okay. So who would you say are some of the keynote people that kind of helped you get into the music scene?
Other than like my team and the people I work with, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been working hard to get my name out there and stuff. But like as far as since I've been out around doing music, I say, so Kamikaze had the Generation Next. That's where I started winning a lot of contests. That's when I started getting a little notoriety. And then I ran into Lil Chris, man, and people like that, and just a few names around here, and I just started connecting with people working with everybody. Soul Bar Cafe. I had ran into.
You shot videos there, right?
I shot popping. Popping-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of those names and events and stuff like that is what really just helped. I say.
Okay.
Get me into the scene.
So you just recently dropped the mixtape Lucid Dreams. So what would you say was your inspiration or motivation behind that mixtape?
Man. I say my original focus of the mixtape was like in Jackson, Mississippi. Like it was like all the events, all the occurrences, all the stuff that's going around. Like, cause I moved, like I said, I'm from North Jackson, but I moved to South Jackson like 2 years ago. Now I've been living there 2 years, but all the stuff I've seen is crazy. Like, so it's just, and it's like it's so many people around me that I see that so they lost. Like, and when I say lost, I don't mean that like in the, what I'm saying, like
they're not awake.
It's like they're not awakened at all. They don't. Everything is about money. Like every time they wake up, from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, everything they did was about money or females. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, would you define yourself as a conscious rapper?
I mean,
or like what category?
Some people,
put yourself in the category?
A lot of people say conscious, but I won't put myself in no category. I mean, I just make music. So I'm a rap. I think I'm pretty good at what I do. But I wouldn't just say conscious. But I mean, you can say conscious. But I wouldn't just say that's it. There's more than that.
Okay. So what would you say is your favorite track on the mixtape, and why would you say that?
That's an unfair question.
It is?
Because they all my babies.
Okay. Because I like the Be Back track.
Yeah, Be Back. That's one. I ain't gonna lie. I love that though. I love Be Back. Like that was just a hug. But look, I have to say Slave Masters though.
And why would you say that?
Because it just like defines what I'm describing. It defines like everything I'm really talking about at the tape.
Okay.
Like all the one is about my city, but it's bigger than just my city. It's all cities around. But I'm painting a picture with my city, like what's going on. So.
Okay, so you had a few features on that mixtape, right? Okay, who are some of those features?
I had Lil Chris, man. Shout out Lil Chris, man. I had Lynn, Sanity, Reckless.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I had him. I actually had Chris on there twice. He was on Beat Back and he was on Reckless. I have Fluid Head, he on there or whatever. Y'all don't know him yet, but he finna drop.
Okay.
I've been working with him. That's one of my homies. I'm bringing him along.
Okay.
But he coming out soon. Who else? I know I'm missing somebody. I don't want to miss nobody.
Well, who are some of the? I know.
Moody.
Okay.
Shout out Beezy, my boy. He was on there. He produced some tracks on there, and he was on there or whatever.
And I know did Ill Feel produced a lot of the tracks.
Yeah, Ill Feel produced half the tape.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he produced some of my favorite, like I say, Slave Masters. Beat Back, who, Kurt Cobain, my boy. It's funny, but yeah, he produced that. He killed that. That was like,
don't call me in no interview.
That was a beat. That was a beat that he made. You know what I'm saying? To the point where he had been making beats for a minute,
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how he feels about it, but to me, I was like, man, that's crazy. That'd be stupid. I can't believe you made it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was one of the best beats he ever made to me. That's why I was like, thank God I got my beat back.
Oh yeah, that's what you was referring to.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel that this mixtape shows your growth in compared to like your other mixtapes that you've done? How do you think it shows?
Well, this really my first. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Or the other, you know.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's growth just because of the fact that it's me putting it out alone.
Okay.
But also, I mean, it was, I mean, you had to go listen to them tapes, like, to see the growth. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't even have realized it until I went back and listened, but I mean, I done found myself more, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, so is your writing process differently from like a few years ago?
Yeah, it is. I used to just write straight, like, in my head. I didn't even know pay. I used to be in class, just writing in my head, then we'll get out of class and go straight to my partner and record. That's what I used to do. Now I can do it, but I don't have no time. But I like to sit down and I either write in my phone. I used to write straight notebooks. I had notebooks stacked, notebooks. My mama found them to do all of them, man.
Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember.
So yeah, bad. That was But so I had to start writing on the phone, in my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna, you know. I like to freestyle before I write. My process changed crazy. I like to freestyle first. I might listen to a beat for a week or a month or 2 months before I just really, depending on what it is. But.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you could name your top 3 game changers right now in the hip hop or music scene, who would be your top 3?
That's funny, but it's funny. I don't know how if people realize I'm gonna say Joey Badass, the one like he the one who brought this whole '90s. I mean, he ain't the first person to do it, but he the first person to do it right to the point where it's authentic. If you can up to date feel it, but it still give you that '90s feel. Like, and he the one got everybody on like this consciousness and trying to awake like him. Ab Soul, I gotta shout out Ab Soul, like him, both of them. Yeah. Like I feel like if it weren't for some of the things they do, even other artists that they work with who spread the same knowledge, like if it wasn't for that, but Kendrick Lamar, like ridiculous. And I wish it could be 4 because I had.
Who would be your 4?
J. Cole.
Yeah,
sure. He the group, like he grew.
Yeah, he has.
It's amazing to see, like my boy, bro. He ain't simple no more.
Yeah. Yeah, he like his boss.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, what do you think your sound brings to this new hip hop scene?
I just think it brings like individuality. I think it just brings like, I mean, it's more original because it's me. You know what I'm saying? Straight the sounds I'm hearing that I'm trying to create. Yeah. I'm not trying to sound like nobody else. Period. In no kind of way. Okay. I mean, I learn from people. I'm influenced by people when it comes to making my music. Like, I just go off of how I feel and off the vibes. Like, that's how I do.
Yeah, so how would you define your sound?
I would define it as very authentic, very original. Maybe kind of weird.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. So,
miracle. You have to think.
Yeah.
But brain exercise.
Brain workout. So, what advice would you give somebody who kind of getting their feet wet, kind of want to get to the music scene? What advice would you give them?
First, make sure you to the point where you really do not care about what people think, because you gotta go through embarrassment. You gotta go through a lot of stuff to get to where you're trying to be. So I say you gotta first clear your conscience and don't care about nobody. Think you do what you gotta do. Stay in the studio, keep making songs, and keep putting them out. And just, you know what I'm saying, be you, keep God first. Like, definitely that's the first thing, keep God first. And find you some authentic people, like a real team of people. It ain't gotta be a bunch of people, it can be a few people, but find you them people you can always be around and kind of that you can stay with, stay real. They can keep you real, give you real advice, tell you the truth, and you know what I'm saying, keep you focused. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, because I think it's a lot about work ethics. You know, so I feel like you should really emphasize the importance of work.
Yeah, you gotta keep working. Like I rap all day. Like I freestyle, I rap. I might even if I don't write, I might just come up with lines. I might be looking at the game or talking to somebody. I do it all day. I just do it. Like, it's just natural for me. Like, I might not record a song for like 2 months, but I'm gonna be the rope about 20 songs or more. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, every day I just play beats. I go over my tracks. I just freestyle. Like, you gotta have that work ethic. Like, whether it comes natural or whether you pushing yourself. Like, in order to get there, you gotta push yourself to the next level. You just gotta keep working, keep working, keep working, keep working. Don't stop. Like, try to outwork yourself, overdo yourself.
Yeah. Have
music built up and built up and built up.
Yeah.
Every time you drop a tape, have 2 other tapes already.
I agree. So 5-10 years from now, what would you have hoped to have accomplished with your music?
Bro, I know I will accomplish. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will accomplish. Like, it ain't really with me. It ain't about the fame, but I know I will touch a large amount of people with my music, and I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get to share this art and create even better art and more art. I want to hear opinions from people.
Yeah.
I want feedback. Like, I just want people to listen to my music, tell me what you think, and just be waiting out for the next project. But I know I'm gonna touch a lot of people, and I'm probably gonna inspire people. I already have, like, even people from being around me, whether we're doing music or not doing music. Like, I've inspired people, touch people, and I just want to do that. I want people to inspire me. Like, show me something new that I can run off with, like, and vice versa. Like, I just want to create a new lane of music, like a new sound. Like, people take my sound and make it something else that I couldn't even think of. That's what I'm trying to do. So, but I know I'll be able to come to that 10. Probably not even that long, but definitely
5.
Yeah, we just gotta keep pushing music, man.
That's all you gotta do.
And originality coming, we gotta push that. And I got some more stuff coming, we gotta keep pushing it. So, push it.
And that's it.
Shout out my record label, Aim High Records. Also, I want to shout out my management, Hometown Celebrity, HTC. God bless, peace, love, and happiness.
I'm the nigga you never knew. Kiss me right with my seat back. I'm shotgun like a shot.